I'm Drew Bedard, and this is Marketing That Works, a podcast about the tools, tips, and tactics that business owners and marketers need to wow their customers and grow their profits. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Marketing That Works podcast. Thanks so much for joining me again this week. I saw a really interesting video online from Seth Godin, who's just one of the legends in marketing and one of my favorite authors and thought leaders. I know most people hate that term, but and he was talking about brand marketing versus direct marketing and just how important direct marketing is, that, you know, you can stay in brand marketing forever. And it does have its place. It certainly has its place. It has to have its place because you can't get people aware of your brand without brand marketing, without maybe putting an advertisement out there that is just about a story. But there's also direct marketing, and it's trying to draw people into an offer that you spent $1 on, and hopefully the customer on the other side spends $2 with you. So I wanted to feature this today. It just really sparked a lot of thought, and I love Seth Godin and love to feature some of my marketing idols here on the show. So enjoy this interview. It's with Brian Elliott from Behind the Brand, and again featuring Seth Godin. Enjoy.
Can we go back just a second and maybe delineate or clarify brand marketing versus direct marketing? I think I know what you're saying. To me, if I were to say it, I would say brand marketing or advertising, because to me, one is a push button and the other one is a pull lever. You know, brand marketing being a pull, where it's pulling people in, drawing them in with trying to build attention and trust, while advertising is more about getting a return on the investment and getting someone to jump through a hoop. But maybe in your own words, can you?
Yeah, I that's legit, but I do it differently.
Yeah.
Because there are direct marketing ads and there are brand ads. It's not the advertising that differentiates them. It's one simple thing. You can't measure brand. You can measure direct. You must measure direct.
Right.
Lester Wunderman, who was a friend of mine, is a friend of mine, the elder statesman, invented the term direct marketing, was on the board of Godin. Direct marketing is measured marketing. If you can measure it, you're going to act differently because you can see what happened Tuesday and change what you do on Wednesday. Brand marketing is a Cheetos commercial. Brand marketing is the Airbnb logo. You can't test the Airbnb logo every day. It's the logo. That's part of the way you tell the story of who you are. So a lot of individuals who don't own the company like brand marketing because you can't get in trouble for a long time because no one knows if it's working. And it's this magic alchemy. The Absolute Vodka ads in the back of the New Yorker for all those years. They didn't work. And then one day, you're a genius, right? So no, very few people make an Apple Super Bowl commercial that changes everything. Generally, what happens is people show up, put their brand in the world with or without an ad, right? Brand marketing is, where did you put your store? Is it on the corner or in the middle of the block? You can't measure that because you can't open two stores, one in the corner and one in the middle. Direct marketing, though, is the secret of Google and Facebook. Google gets all of its revenue, 100%, from people who are buying clicks that they measure. And the reason they make so much money is they sell the clicks for a nickel. And if they work, they tell your competitors that they could buy it for 6 cents. And so an auction takes place. So you're making a little bit of money and Google's making a lot, but you're still okay with it because it's better than making zero. So as we switch to this world of direct marketing, we have to realize the metrics of brand marketing aren't appropriate and vice versa. What does that mean? It means if you're an individual and you're counting your Facebook likes or your YouTube views, you're making a big mistake because you're doing direct marketing in that sense. You're measuring it, but you're measuring the wrong thing. And that's going to undermine your brand because we all know that the best way to get a lot of clicks is to act like a porn site. And left to its own devices, if it does nothing but optimize, sooner or later direct marketing on the internet races to the bottom because you're just trying to get a few clicks from a few people dumb enough to pay you something. And my argument is we need to race to the top. So we need to use direct marketing when we should and brand marketing the rest of the time.
Yeah, I think it's a really good point. When back to school timing hits and I hear those ads start pinging, hey, you can get jeans that are usually $40 for $5 just for this week of time, I'm being hit with direct marketing. And that's ringing my bell. The trouble with direct marketing or advertising like that is, it can be expensive, and sometimes it misses the mark, and we're being trained to ignore it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lilly and Vernon, LL Bean, the reason you've heard of them, Land's End, is because every time they spent 50 cents on stamps, they made $1.50 in profit. So they did it to infinity. And that's the direct marketer's dream. Get it right, turn the dial. But when we think about the marketing that makes our culture better, it might have a little direct marketing piece to it, but mostly it's a brand marketing exercise.
It also kind of reminds me of the tortoise and the hare, right?
Yeah.
Brand marketing is the tortoise's race. The hare's is direct marketing or advertising.
That's right.
It can be quick, and you could spend $5 million on a Super Bowl ad and reach everyone in one day. But how long do we remember that, or how does it resonate, and what's the risk?
Exactly.
Thank you for listening to the Marketing That Works podcast. To find out more and to get the show notes and everything that's going on, go to marketstreet.media. That's where I house this wonderful podcast on the Market Street Media Podcast Network. So thanks, check it out, and we'll see you on the next episode.